Please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan is now convened for its 12th regular session. The Honorable Senior Board Member, Honorable Mark Junius P. Caballes, acting as Vice Governor, presiding.
Good morning po sa mga kasamaan ko sa 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan. So, before we start, I would just like to clarify na as we all know, nag-release po na memorandum ang DILG na acting governor po ang ating Vice Governor Lina Angeles at and as your senior board member, ako po ang mag-preside for today as your acting Vice Governor. And I would just like to ask for your patience and a little help, lalo na po from our majority floor leader, Mahal Jojo Leva. So yun po, good morning sa atin lahat, and the 16th regular session of the 12th regular session of the 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan is hereby called to order. Please remain standing for the invocation to be led by the Honorable Gentle Lady from Santa Cruz, Bocal, Mercy Rihano, followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Amang makapangyarihan, maraming salamat po sa mga biyayang ipinagkakaloob ninyo sa amin sa araw-araw. Gayon din po sa araw na ito, ang biyayang kami ay magkatipon-tipon sa isang pagkakaroon ng isang sesyon. Nanawa po, Ikaw, Panginoon, ang manguna sa lahat ng aming gawain. Gawin mo pong sa aming isipan ang lahat ng mga agenda namin ay matalakay ng maayos, nang walang sagabal, para ito po ay maaprubahan para sa ikagagaling ng aming mga mamamayan ng Marinduque. Gayon din po, Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa kalakasan ng katawan at gayon din po sa panibagong buhay ngayong umaga na ito po ang aming lakas para Ikaw ay aming mapaglingkuran unang-una, lalong-lalo na po ang aming mga mamamayan. Ang lahat po ng ito ay aming hinihiling sa pangalan ng iyong anak na si Jesus at ng kanyang ina na si Santa Maria. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Bayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titig mo'y umay. Lupang hinirang, tuyat ka ng magiliw, sa manlulupin, kita masisiling, sa lahat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo, ay latang tulad, awit sa paglayang nilabakan, ang isang lang watawat mo'y nabuhay na nakikinig, ang bituin at harap niya kailan ang magiging parang araw ng maraming pagsitang lalapit sa atin ko. Ang ligaya naman may mamating, alamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated na po. Mr. Secretary, kindly call the roll po.
Honorable Aurelio J. Leva III, Honorable Antonio L. Mangkukang III, Honorable Bernardine Opis Mercado, Honorable Melgabal R.N. Cabo, Honorable Mercedes Arejano, Honorable Danilo R. Red, Honorable Ismael D. Pilim, Honorable Jose Neril L. Manggol, Honorable Bardemero L. Limpiada, Honorable Loren R. Rosales. Mr. Presiding Officer, with 6 members of the board present, we have the necessary quorum for this morning session.
Thank you po, Mr. Secretary. There being a quorum, we may now proceed for today's session. Majority Floor Leader Bocal Jojo Leva is hereby recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer, and good morning to everybody. For the reading and adoption of the previous minutes of the previous sessions, we have 2 sessions to be considered. First is the minutes of the 9th regular session dated September 9, 2022. I move that we dispense the reading of the minutes and consider the same as having been read without prejudice to the corrections, clarifications, and amendment from the members of the board.
There is a motion from our Majority Floor Leader, Bocol Jojo Leva, that the reading of the minutes of the September 9, 2022 session be dispensed with without prejudice to any corrections or entries to the said minutes of the said meeting. Is there any second to said motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Mercerihano. Is there any objection? There being no objection, the motion is hereby approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, inviting members of the board who have some corrections with the minutes dated September 9, 2022.
Would any member of the 16 Sangguniang Panlalawigan do you have any corrections or entries to the said minutes?
Mr. Presiding Officer, since no members of the board signifies the intention to correct or clarify the minutes, I move that we approve the minutes of the 9th regular session dated September 9, 2022. I so move.
There's a motion from our Majority Floor Leader that we approve the minutes of the September 9, 2022 meeting or session. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Dindin Opis Mercado and Honorable Balimpiada. There being no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, we are in consideration of the minutes of the 11th regular session dated September 22, 2022. I move that we dispense with the reading of the minutes and consider the same as having been read without prejudice to the clarification, amendments, and corrections from the members of the board. I so move.
There is a motion from our Honorable Majority Floor Leader that the reading of the minutes of the September 22nd, 2022 meeting be dispensed with without prejudice to any correction or amendment of the entries in said minutes. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded by Honorable Dindin Opis Mercado. There being no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move that we recognize members of the board who have some corrections, clarifications, and amendments to the minutes of the 11th regular session.
Do any members of the 16th Sangguniang Panlalawigan have any corrections to the minutes of the said meeting?
Mr. Presiding Officer, since there's no member of the board manifested any corrections, clarification, and amendments to the minutes of the 11th regular session, I move that we approve and adopt the minutes of the 11th regular session dated September 22, 2022. I so move.
There's a motion from our Majority Floor Leader that that the minutes of the September 22nd, 2022 meeting be approved. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded, and there being no objection, the motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, for the matters arising from the minutes, inviting members of the board who have some matters arising from the minutes of September 9 and September 22 sessions respectively.
Do any member of the Sangguniang have any corrections or amendments to the entries in the minutes of the meeting? There being none, Majority Floor Leader, you may proceed.
Mr. Presiding Officer, we don't have any privileged speech for today's session. For the calendar of business, we don't have any unfinished business for the business for the day. The first item is the request of the Honorable Vice Governor for our representation allowance expenses amounting to 600,000 pesos. May I ask that we recognize the Vice Chairperson of the Committee on Appropriation for the proper disposition of this matter.
The Vice Chairperson of the Committee on Appropriations, Honorable Ishmael Lim, is hereby recognized.
Mr. Chair, as previously discussed during the question hour and when with our guest, I formally move that we pass a resolution for the approval of the request of the Office of the Vice Governor for 500,000 pesos with additional 100,000 pesos, Mr. Chair. So 600,000 in total.
There's a motion from Honorable Lim that a resolution approving the supplemental appropriation of 600,000 pesos as requested by the Office of the Vice Governor be approved. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded, and there be no objection, said motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
The next item is the proposed resolution of the Honorable Neryl Manggol.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This resolution po ay sponsored by yours truly, and of course was sponsored by Bukala office. But before I move to the process of this resolution, nais ko po munang basahin ng ilan pang mga magagandang nagawa po ng ating pong nais bigyan po ng parangal. Aside from most prominent award, Asians Men of Dedication, Hardworking and Inspiring Fireman of the Millennium 2022, FO2 Abimar Linga has also received some conferments. One, he is Best Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year during 48 BFA Fire Service Recognition Day Celebration. 2, Medalya ng Papuri, Medalya ng Kasanayan, Medalya ng Pagtulong sa Nasalanta by BFP Mimaropa. 3, Gawad Parangal sa natatanging Marinduqueño sa panahon ng pandemya 2022. 4, Gawad Parangal para sa mga bagong bayaning Marinduqueño, the search for outstanding frontliners and volunteer by the Rotary Club of Marinduque and North. 5, Medalya ng Kasanayan from the BFA National Headquarters in Quezon City, and the Good Deeds Awardee from the Public Safety Savings and Loan Association Incorporated, or PSSLIA. Mr. Chair, dahil po dito, nais ko I move for the passage of this resolution, a resolution congratulating Fire Officer 2 Abimar Arlinga of the BFP Marinduque for being hailed as the Asia's Man of Dedication, Hard Work, and Inspiring Fireman of the Millennium 2022 Asia's Golden Icons Award, along with his numerous achievements and awards, and expressing the appreciation of the provincial government of Marinduque for its noble deeds and services which resulted to the promotion, welfare and development of the province.
There is a motion from Honorable Neryl Manggol for the adoption of proposed resolution number 2022-50. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded. There be no objection, said motion is hereby approved.
And Mr. Chair, may request po na may invite po siya dito to the next session para po maibigay po yung resolution po, Mr. Chair.
Duly noted po, Honorable Manggol. And Mr. Secretary, kindly note of the communication necessary for the invitation of our honored guest. Thank you po, Honorable Neryl Manggol.
Thank you po. Thank you rin po sa ako sponsor po.
And of course, Honorable Dindin Lopez Mercado.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may this presentation be recognized?
Yes po. Our majority floor leader is hereby recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, we move for adoption of a resolution entitled, a resolution honoring Marinduqueño teachers on the occasion of the 2022 National Teachers Month and awarding individual certificates of recognition to all teachers in the province of Marinduque in grateful appreciation of their hard work and commitment to shaping the learners of all generations. I so move.
There's a motion from our majority floor leader for the adoption of proposed resolution number 2022-51. Is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded, and there being no objection, said motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, again, due to its approval, may I ask that we invite not all the teachers but the district supervisors only to represent the teachers.
Honorable Majority Floor Leader, just one point of clarification. Yung certificates po ay for all active teachers po, or including retired?
Yes, active teachers.
Active teachers.
Yes. No, we will give them to the district supervisors.
Pero for active teachers lang po.
Yes po.
Okay po. Thank you, Bukal. Kindly note, Mr. Secretary, the necessary communication or invitation to our honored guests.
Also, if the board members have the chance to give it to them, baka pwede po natin, just for example, Santa Cruz, the Torrijos and Buena Vista, they can give that to personally to the teachers.
If our honorable representatives from District 2 are amenable to the proposal of our majority floor leader, then
But
I'm sure that
but we will give a ceremonial awarding
here in the Sangguniang.
next session to the district supervisors and the division school superintendent.
Yes po. But duly noted po.
Only. At pwede nga rin kayo.
Yes po, Bukal Mercy Rehan.
For clarification lamang po. Ibig po sabihin, Mr. Floor Leader, yun sa District 2, invited na rin po dito natin next.
Opo, yung
The whole
supervisor lang.
Supervisor.
Yung supervisor lang po.
And how about the old teachers you have not?
Ay pwede, di po baga may mga teachers day yan? May mga teachers day celebration. Pwede po kayo ang mag-abot.
Kumbaga may celebration po sila kada municipality sa mga district supervisor.
Pwede pong alamin din po natin sa DepEd kung ano po ang schedule nila. Ano po, through the chairperson of the Committee on Education.
Isa pa po. So, ang ibig po natin sabihin ay, pwede po bang kami rin ang magdi-distribute, tapos sana po ay lahat ay kami ay nakaperma din doon sa...
Sige po, lahat na po kita.
Lahat na po ng mga bukal.
Lahat na po ng
SP
bukal.
members.
Oo. Lahat na po ng bukal ay nakapirma.
Okay po.
Okay
Thank you po. Dami nun.
Sige po.
Ang dami nga po nun.
Maganda
Pero
po yun.
Magsabit lang po yung e-signature siguro para mas
E-signature lang po.
mabilis. Para hindi po kayo
Again, may this representation be recognized for the accompanying resolution of Committee Report number 36, series of 2022.
Our honorable majority floor leader is hereby recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I move for an omnibus resolution declaring Municipal Ordinance number 241 and 242 of the Municipality of Santa Cruz, this province as valid, proper, and within the power of the Sangguniang Bayan to enact. I so move.
There is an omnibus motion from our majority floor leader that said accompanying resolutions be declared proper and within the authority of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to enact or approve. Is there any second to the said motion? Duly seconded, and there being no objection, said motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, again another resolution. May I move for a resolution requesting the National Commission for Culture and the Arts and/or the National Museum of the Philippines for funding support for the protection, restoration, and conservation of Buwak Cathedral, which was declared by the National Museum as an important cultural property. I so move.
There's a motion from our Majority Floor Leader and duly seconded by Bokal Marceliano. And there being no objection, the said motion is approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I ask to recognize the Chairperson of the Committee on Local Economic Enterprise for the proper resolution on the request of the GEE.
The Chairperson of the Committee on Local Economic Enterprise, Honorable Ishmael Lim, is hereby recognized.
Mr. Chair, as an offshoot of the committee hearing and the committee report, I move, Mr. Chair, that we adopt a resolution appropriating 1.5 million for the MSGE's fuel, oil, and lubricants account to ensure the smooth operations of the LEE until the end of the year, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion from Honorable Ishmael Lim that the said appropriation be approved. And is there any second to the motion? Duly seconded. There being no objection, the said motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Presiding Officer, that's all for the business for the day portion of today's session. We don't have any unassigned business. We don't have any proposed ordinance or resolution for third and final reading.
There's a motion from our Honorable Majority Floor Leader that the said session be adjourned to October 7, Friday, 10 a.m. The session is hereby adjourned.